Hey Noah, are you having a good day?
Yes.
Yes? Did you sleep well last night?
Yes.
How much do I love you?
Yes.
Yeah, I love you that much, don't I? It's always been a dream to do this. Noah, being autistic, you feel very defeated at times. And then to realize that however hard it is for myself, it's harder for my child. But it's also rewarding because you have these little wins. You could have the worst week ever and there's a little glimpse of your child and them smiling and them able to communicate. And it makes all those hardships worth it. Good job. Give me knuckles. Great job, buddy.
Noah's been in the public school system since kindergarten. As much as he was encouraged to be himself in the public system, he had so many things to overcome health-wise and educationally that he was never really able to fill, the shoes that he truly could have at the time.
So I just remember thinking, we have to have a solution, not only for our child, for other families. And so that's kind of what led us to do what we're doing.
I'm Josh.
My dream eventually was to start a school. I just thought it'd be 30 years from now. So when Josh mentioned that, I immediately lit up and thought, you know what, maybe right here in Springfield, Missouri, we could make this happen.
We had started with Nacy a few summers back of the inclusion and him being around other children of his age, other peers that were neurotypical. And with what we're doing here at PPA, we saw, not only in Noah, but in the other children there, we saw so many gains. And that's when we said, hey, this has to happen. It has to happen by the time he's in middle school, one way or the other.
It's important to provide an inclusive learning environment because if you look at our students post-graduation, we all have to live in this world together. So we need to learn to utilize each other's strengths in our environment earlier on.
We always describe her as a student that doesn't quite fit in a regular classroom, but also doesn't quite fit in a SPED classroom or even a gifted classroom all day, every day, but yet she is all of those things. And so for her to be able to have a place where she can have a smaller, intimate setting, to be challenged on the level that she needs to be, to not be stuck in a grade level, we're not going to have that issue. There's always going to be someone that could take her aside and help her to calm down how she needs to.
Being able to focus on each individual child more will help them flourish and grow. She's going to be able to get that one-on-one attention and focus that she missed in the classroom.
Over the years, we've noticed that the public school, while they have the resources, don't necessarily effectively utilize them for our child. At some point, school stopped being fun for Kenzie, and if she's not having fun or she's having anxiety about going to school, she's not learning.
Everything was very cookie cutter. They couldn't individualize anything to my child or what my child needed. They didn't have the staff to really support the attention that she needed.
I feel like a lot of our families have had to fight a lot for their students and be advocates. And I feel like our biggest goal is to let them breathe a sigh of relief to know that we're all in this together and we're going to be their child's biggest advocate.
Here at PPA, these teachers and the professionals that are here working with these children, it's all about finding out how they learn, how they communicate, and that's how they're going to get tested and that's how they're going to progress. Finding out what they're interested in and not just making them fit into that round hole.
Perspectives is really unique in the fact that we are putting inclusion, advocacy, and strength-based learning together. And I think long-term, if we're looking at our students, focusing on their strengths, we are going to graduate the most amazing humans into our workforce and our communities.
Perspectives is a school that is designed around working with Mackenzie and working with her unique qualities.
They really get to learn what motivates each individual student, and I think they can cater the approach as well as the educational process to how each individual student learns.
We're hoping that the school helps him create some lifelong friendships, that socially he's in an environment that he feels safe to just be who he is, whether that's a good day or a bad day.
Mackenzie looked at us after coming to the open house and said, I don't think I'm going to dread going to school anymore. And for us, the biggest thing is having a place where she's going to go and learn that she's excited about going to.
There's so many students that could be served in inclusive settings, and I've been so inspired by how much support we've gotten from our community and how much they believe in our mission. PPA, I feel like, has limitless possibilities for Springfield. I hope to look at us in 30 years and know that we changed the face of education, because I know we can do it.
For us, PPA is just constantly looking for a better opportunity or a better chance for our kiddos.